Hey everyone, it's a great morning today, and I'm really excited because I'm here with Carl, and we're working on his bike. And I want him to introduce himself first and let us know more about himself, what he does, and the kind of bike that he brought to the shop right now.
All right, so I'm Carl, and I'm currently the head of digital marketing for MOTO. So MOTO is a motorcycle dealer which we house yung CF Moto and MV Agusta and all other brands. So we also have accessories and other motorcycle accessories.
Right, and I'm really looking into that MV Agusta Dragster, the 2021 model. Really hoping to get my hands on that. But before that, let's go ahead and walk to your motorcycle and walk us through what we're seeing, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Carl's bike. Carl, can you explain more of the specs and the details about what we're looking at right now?
All right, so this is the 300 SR from CF Moto.
300 SR.
Yep. So it currently has a single cylinder and 300 cc in displacement. And what I like about this bike is it has this TFT display. It also has this
cool.
Bluetooth. You'll see the Bluetooth icon here when we turn it on.
Wow, look at that. It even has like the image of the bike at the start.
It's blinking.
Wow, that's cool. So it has TFT already, and you mentioned that it's a 300cc single cylinder, correct?
And for its engine, it's really light
Right,
and easy to maneuver, especially if you're gonna use this for daily riding.
right. So do you reckon how many? What's the weight in dry weight in kilogram?
That I'm not sure, but I'll definitely give the details to you.
Sure. We'll check that out. Okay, so why? I mean, if we're gonna take a look at this right now, I mean, I think this is the most pretty big bike at the 300cc category. Just look at that. Really cool. And so it's got these disc brakes, suspension. What's that again?
Dual ABS.
Dual ABS na. Wow. Oh, nice. So that's gonna give you like a peace of mind in terms of braking, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
All right. So the curious thing, you got this Akrapovic muffler, and you want us to replace this, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Can we give a sound check on how does this bike sound right now?
Sobrang tahimik eh.
Okay, rev mo. More. All right, so you can definitely hear the grunt, but it's not screaming yet, right?
That's correct.
And so, what are you looking for in your exhaust system, brother?
So ang gusto ko sana is medyo basic, medyo low. At the same time, pasok siya dun sa LTO requirements in terms of yun nga, yung
MIV,
customer.
yeah, the motorcycle inspection system, or okay. We've done our testing before and on a R6, and yes, we are compliant to the requirements. And I'm very excited to working our magic on this bike. Looks really cool. So, question: how do you compare this to like the mga click, mga underbone bikes? I don't know if you've driven an underbone bike before, and what's the comparison?
Alright, so first of all, there are different types of bikes. So kung meron different types of bikes, meron siyang different purposes. For this one, this is a sport bike. So usually, ang mga customers natin na kumuha ng CF Moto na 300 SR are yung galing naman ng R15, galing siya ng Honda CBR. So
you're
yung mga
saying it's an
subject
upgrade,
talaga. Yes.
upgrade parang if they wanna step higher,
Yes, that's correct.
this is something that they get.
Yes, because ang current price nito, is it okay if I share
Yeah,
the price?
sure, absolutely.
Yung price nito is currently at 165,000 pesos.
Wow.
So, it's
And you're already getting like a 300cc
yes, with
for
dual
100,
ABS
165, 185,
165.
165. Wow, and that's a good buy.
Yep. And then pwede na rin siyang gamitin sa track. We also have all the accessories na pwede nating gamitin for track setup sa, of course, sa Motostrada. And of course, if you need also lessons, we also have in-house races sa Motostrada.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And how about after sales? I guess that's really important.
Yung after sales, all the accessories are also available sa Moto Strada, actually not only the 300 SR but the whole CF Moto line, lahat ng accessories na kailanganin or kakailanganin nyo is also available. And if there's something na wala sa amin, we can also order that.
Is there like a warranty?
Yes, of course. Meron kaming at least a 3-year service warranty.
Wow. Okay. So we will go ahead and work our magic in this big bike because we're gonna be installing, of course, our drift exhaust system. So Carl wanted it to be louder, of course, and bassy. So I'm gonna try to give him that request. So stay tuned, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hi everyone. So it's been a couple of days since we got Carl's CF300, and now it's time to test the sound. I've done a lot of R&Ds. Thank you for that, Carl.
No problem.
Yeah, it took the car mga 3 days, stayed with us kasi may gusto kaming tunog eh. And hindi ako tumitigil until we get the sound that will satisfy my customer. And for Carl, the sound that we're looking for is really that deep bass sound for his bike. Even if it's just a single cylinder, we don't want it to sound like the ones in the normal street, yung mga masasakit sa tenga, yung masarap barilin eh. So this one, even if you rev it really hard, you will still hear the bass sound coming from the engine. So, and I'll quickly show you how it looks like. All right, so this is what we've done with Carl's bike. So we put this muffler. Yan, ganda ng itsura. Pantay lang siya. It's parallel to the shape of the seat. And then we've also included a resonator down there. All stainless steel. Yan, ang ganda. Now it's time to start the bike. And Carl, I'm gonna give you the honor to start it. Alright, naka-idle muna tayo. So it's got that deep bass sound. Hindi siya masakit sa tenga. Although you will hear the intensity if you're listening to this bike in person. Iba pa rin pag sa cellphone, but you will hear the intensity, yung bass niya gumagapang. Now it's time for us to rev it. So kahit mataas na yung rev niya, hindi pa rin siya masakit sa tenga. So yan. Alright, so Carl, ano masasabi mo after 3 days ata ng pag-aantay?
Well, una, alam ko namang nasa magandang kamay yung bike ko eh. Tsaka very satisfied ako na kuha talaga yung tunog na gusto ko. Ayoko kasi yung 300cc ka, tapos nagpupumilat ka talaga yung high display. Of course, before you do anything to your bike, you need to know kung ano ba yung bike na meron ka, so that you can expect kung ano yung magiging outcome ng ipapagawa mong upgrade, any upgrade sa bike.
Right. And we've really enjoyed working on your car, on your bike. Sobrang ganda ng itsura niya. And why don't you do like paikot-ikot dito, Carl? Bibidyohan kita. Tingnan natin.
Excellent.
Alright. So car will just go around here and let's hear the sound of this bike. Yun, no? Alright, so I had Carl test drive the bike. Actually, nilabas niya to. And I want to get his feedback on the response. Kung may nagbago ba. Carl, was there any changes?
Yeah, yung unang napansin, mas magaan yung takbo niya every time na nag-rev ako. Yung arangkada niya, mas mabilis na yung response, unlike before na medyo may delay, although hindi lang naman yun yung pwede pang magpaganda nun, pero mas pumino na yung takbo niya compared before na ang bigat, syempre unang-una, tapos medyo pigil pa yung flow ng mismong hangin dun sa engine. So ngayon, mas magaan and mas responsive na yung bike ko.
And it's really because of the design ng mga bikes. They have to follow a certain standard in terms of emissions. So medyo sakal talaga if you're gonna use the stock exhaust, but you know, they have to follow these rules. Otherwise, this is not gonna be a production bike. But the good thing, you have shops like us, na, you know, aftermarket. We're gonna help you make the bike sound better, and I think it's for added safety kasi they know na you're coming, di ba?
Yep.
Mahirap yun, mabilis yung takbo mo tas hindi ka naririnig, and that's really one of the primary reasons why those with big bikes upgrade their exhaust system. So that's for added safety, but at the same time, you will enjoy your bike more. It's gonna give you that extra power and better fuel efficiency. And really, ultimately, I like the CF300. It's budget friendly, but the looks is amazing, and the performance is great as well for this bike. And to top it off, it's just 160,000.
165.
Sa 165,000. So, is there anything else you'd like to tell our viewers, Car?
Yeah, I think yun na lang, if you want to really customize the sound of your bike, kausapin nyo lang si GM. And if you want to talk about bikes naman, especially for CF Moto and MV Agusta, just message us on Facebook, or you can also message GM since GM naman is a good friend of ours.
Right. All right. I guess thank you so much for your time, Carl. Thank you so much for trusting us with your bike, and appreciate all the partnership that you guys have been supporting us with. So thank you.
Marami pa.
Thank you.
Alright.
See you guys soon.
Thanks.
Bye.